Box office, Civil War ignites with $10.7 million opening day. Hello dear, welcome to my Allison News channel. On my channel, you will find viral update news. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. The box office is united behind Civil War. A24s dystopian thriller earned $10.7 million from 3,838 locations across its opening day and preview screenings, putting itself on track for a debut of around $26 million. The debut figure represents the highest opening day gross ever for A24, besting the $5.1 million earned by 2018's Hereditary in its first screenings. That horror feature still holds the record for the indie banner's highest opening weekend ever, with a $13.5 million tally, a watermark that Civil War should be able to surge above before the end of Saturday. Civil War also gets a boost in sales from playing in premium large-format auditoriums like IMAX. It's a record that the Alex Garland-directed war feature needs to break, since it's also the most expensive feature in the history of A24. Civil War cost $50 million to produce, plus additional costs for marketing and distribution. It's the biggest scale project yet for the indie studio, after it raised $225 million from investors and received a $2.5 billion valuation 2 years ago. Reviews have been strong for the R-rated Civil War, while early ticket buyers are much more divided, with audience survey service CinemaScore turning in a B- grade. A24's top domestic grossers of all time include Best Picture winner Everything Everywhere All at Once, $77 million, Uncut Gems, $50 million, Lady Bird, $48.9 million, and last year's horror breakout, Talk to Me, $48 million. With the hope of landing among those top performers, Civil War will need to work as a conservation starter to keep selling seats in the weeks ahead. Kirsten Dunst leads Civil War as a photojournalist navigating a brutal conflict between the American government and seceded forces. Wagner Moura, Kelly Spaney, Nick Offerman, and Stephen McKinley Henderson also star. Garland writes and directs. After 2 weeks on top of domestic charts, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire will slide to second place after earning $3.9 million on Friday. That's down 54% from its $8.5 million second Friday last week. The Monster Mash will push beyond $150 million domestic Saturday to go along with more than $225 million overseas. It's on track to surpass Kong: Skull Island, $168 million, to become the second highest grossing kaiju entry from Legendary Entertainment and Warner Bros., behind only 2014 series launch Godzilla, $200 million. Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire looks to land in third place, projecting a 40% fall from last weekend. Sony's supernatural comedy is inching closer to $100 million domestic, now moving past $92 million. To compare, after 4 weekends of release in 2021, the predecessor Ghostbusters: Afterlife had reached $117 million domestic, on its way to a $129 million finish. Frozen Empire will see some downturn from those numbers when it's wrapped up its own run. Universal will take 4th place with the DreamWorks animation forkful Kung Fu Panda 4, eyeing another impressive hold, minus 33%, to push its domestic total to $173.4 million. The studio also gets to claim 5th place with Monkey Man, projecting $4.5 million for its sophomore outing, down 56% from its opening weekend.